Italian Nice Family Lamb. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Season about to start here in February. Get things prepped up. Welcome back. It's been a minute. I've been running around doing the most, like always. Set my scene for the upcoming season. So I want to talk to you about what all actually goes into prep for your season. One thing people don't understand is that it is a business. It isn't a matter of just showing up with some Italian ice and selling. Not at all. I've actually been trying to prep for events since October for the applying for them. Yeah, it started that early. All right, it's real on what people are doing, but my events that I go to and do, I'm starting October, putting my applications in, then paying vendor fees. Then it's gangster. And like one part is Vince now wants you to pay up front, right? Even ones last year applying for October, the same thing. And here's the funny part: they actually won't even tell you that you got into until this year. What? I'm paying up front, and I gotta wait months to find out if I got in there. Yep, yep. And some even then, if I decline for it, they would actually mail you ask for a hard check in the mail. Who has checks? But it happens, y'all. It's part of the business. So get your mind right. Go ahead, apply as soon as possible. Scan websites, try different town calendars to find events. You can't be lazy in this business at all. You gotta prep it now for success now. Go ahead and get your carts cleaned up, get them shine nice and neat. Show you how your tablets squared away, your money squared up for this season. Everything that can get you. I'm telling you right now, you gotta have money to go out to do events. You gotta have change people. You can't go out there to only doing credit cards. I get it. I've seen folks that do it, but in my opinion, it's foolishness. Okay, okay. More people will still pay with cash than they will with credit cards. It just, I know it's changing. It hasn't changed as of yet. So get your mind right now. So you gotta do your tax money come back, refund check. It needs to go towards your cash draw for your event when the time for it to pop off. I still hold true to not doing events till April. People are mad about that, but if it's warmer now, Jay, here and there, I do not care. Okay? I've tried in the past doing inside events when it's cold outside. It's stupid. I hate it. Yes, I've done high school basketball, wrestling. I get it. Yeah. It's warm inside the gym. I don't care. I hate packing up in the cold. I'm never ever going to do it. Also, by me shutting down at Halloween, my last event's Halloween. That means I don't pay taxes anymore for November, December, January. It's a break. Why? Because I didn't actually earn the income. See? Mm-hmm. If you do sales, you gotta pay taxes every month instead of filing tax saying, "Hey, I actually didn't earn anything." So me, I stopped shut down for a reason. I back to the prep. So now you got your carpet looking good. Are you buying supplies now? You know that right now it's a shortage, right? So I go try and buy my cups and spoons now, get them out the way by bit, boom, boom, the way I'm not worried about. I'm not calling a pinch for. Oops, now it's time for season start up, and I can't find cups and spoons. Do it right now. Go buy a box here and there, and buy the case here and there. Get it while you can. If you can't afford to do that now, work as hard as you can so next year you're ready to do that. What I mean is you need thousands of dollars come January to get your business ready to go. Okay, what I tell you about that is true because one thing I got to pay for again, be mindful of insurance could be due. You got to buy product, supplies for product come out due. I mean, everything happening right now, and paying for applications. You need at least 2 grand alone for applications. Okay, that's by itself. People say how I get around with it. They put the boo-hoos and wine. I don't have it. This is a business, people. A serious business, and nobody cares about you not having money right then for events. Your fault. I'm just sorry. I don't know people don't get that. They're gonna be mean to them. I do not care. You have to have money for events come January. Okay. If you haven't applied right now, you're already behind 8 ball. Okay. This is February the 12th. Okay. If you're not applying for events right now, you're playing games. My calendar already have events for April, May, June, July, and a couple in August already. Why? Because I'm planning. Since last year, I applied hard this year in January, that's month, to get your events booked up. You have to find events you want to plan for it now. The bigger events will have open up. You can sign up. You can sign up, you can sign up for them earlier and earlier than the smaller ones are. Okay, need a mixture of bigger events and small events. Big events are great; they're great money, but they can be very, very tiring, right? So when you prep out your calendar, do a mixture of big, small. You can get a break while you still earn money. All right. I'm telling you right now, last year was a great year. I hit six figures finally. Hey, but whatever. The toll it took on my body was ridiculous. Hurt my elbow, my arm, because of that, scooping so much, doing things, not really taking care of my body how I'm supposed to. I ended up getting, getting tennis elbow. You know, it happens. But it was because a lot of events I was doing the most, not eating properly, working out, all kind of dumb stuff. Getting up, becoming old man. It happens. But I'll tell you right now, you have to prep now for your calendar and pay for events now, right now. The last minute stuff ain't gonna fly on no level to be successful with your business that you got going on here. So I've been cleaning my carts up, getting nice and neat, organizing my trailer for getting things bettered up, for buying little hooks to put on and stuff, have organized nice and neat. I can find see where things are easily. It's packed packed in a better manner, doesn't ship it all. I'm trying to avoid the pitfall that I made last year for not having things packed up properly and having things on the floor trailer and sliding around. Take the time now while you can to get things organized so when you're ready to go, it's no problem at all. Um, don't be fooled by this warm weather that we have from time to time. Listen, whatever your season is for you, that's your decision that you got to make. Okay? When you make the decision, you hold to it. Do not chase money. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to first chase making a good process for your business, a good brand for your business, and you'll be all right. Okay? The money will follow you, will come to you in droves if you have a good process and a good brand. Those are the first things that make money. People that chase money, they often come in and go. Cause they get a splash in the pan, but they're not. Their cars look like crap. The truck look like crap, like somebody done. It hit about 20 trees getting there. I mean, people can tell. So you gotta invest in your brand, your look, and your process. Everything has to look good, and when you do that, you will get money on the back end. Example, had an event for end of last year, huge event, do my thing. I bought out my big tent, with everything looking nice and neat, and people kept coming by saying I had the best looking booth out of everybody out there. That includes the food trucks, that includes the tent vendors. They love the way it looked of it, and by doing that alone, hey, I own a company. We do caterings here and there. You got a business card. The look of your business will carry you further than just chasing money. Don't chase money. Just chase understanding what you're doing and how you can do it well, do it better. Boom, money happens. So now prep now. I washed all my tents up. I have three of them, big ones. Washed my sidewalls up, shot my carts up, shot my signs up. About to buy more new signs now. Just be sure that it looks fresh for the season. You gotta invest some money back into the business. All right. So prep now. I'll be done right now, people. Right now. I promise you, don't wait at all. Um, Another thing happening with prep wise is understanding what's missing. What if you do you have a wish list of things that from last year that you wish you had had to make it better for you, or maybe you had an event last year and something happened you forgot about. This is the time to recall what you missed last year, what failed last year, what happened last year, and adjust. That's part of your prep. So you're not just running around just trying to scoop and make it sales. No, no, no. What happened? What were the pitfalls? What happened? Were you missing a bag here or back there, a supply back there, missing that? All that it goes into right now so you have a better chance at this year. That's part of the building process, people. Okay? You have to build upon each year and go from that standpoint. Uh, Now, oftentimes bought a new tent, this maybe it's like issue to miss a month, put it up in your front yard, backyard, go to the parking lot, go somewhere and practice put up your tent. Why not? Because that way it's been a minute. And as you go to your first event, you're not struggling to put your tent. How about what's been a while? Nobody cares. Okay? No organizer wants to hear how you need help. Put up your tent, your booth set up. It's ridiculous. Quit doing that. Okay? Everybody hates it. Everybody hates the phone call. Hey, help me out. I understand. Don't be that person. This is your business. And the more you take it seriously, the more you'll be better at it and make more money. If you're unsure how to do it, practice now. Put your tent up, put your card up, how does it look, get off the trailer, off your car, whatever you got to do. Now it's time to practice when there's no pressure on you. Pressure's on you. We had an event, and here you go trying to get it unloaded, and you're going slow as I don't know what because you're struggling because it's been some months. Don't wait. Get everything done right now, and you'll be fine. Okay. Huge family lamb. Practice, prep, practice, practice, prep. Same thing. Everything you do the season, do it now with no pressure on you. That will when you're ready, I promise to be a whole easier experience. Okay. What's got for your family lamb? Let's see here. That's really about it. I mean, this right now, this time, it really all truly is about just getting prep for the season. But for me personally, I'm ordering some new signs because my signs maybe about like 6 years old now. They still look great, but I know it's time for an upgrade or a refresh or what it was. What they cost about $1,000. That's because they're pretty big size. They're not like an A-frame that costs $100. We're not doing that. I told y'all my stuff is gonna be top notch where it stands out from everybody else. You can't do what everybody else is doing and be successful and stand out. It's too hard going into it. But what you do is make your booth like the bomb and you get to go. If we all have A-frames or handwritten signs, all that crap, you're not special. You'll blame everybody else. But you got this full-on display of goodliness. Woo! And folks tell you actually the money, which means to them in their minds, you actually care about your business. Say that. Then comes the money your way because you're spending money to make money. Everybody does. Everybody will tell you that successfulness. Hey, you got to spend money to make money. So why are you trying to cut corners on that? If you say you can't do it, I understand. Just do what you can, but do something. Okay? You gotta be all done at once. Pick one thing that you can do right now. Get that one thing done, and you'll be fine. The next year, do another thing. Before you know it, you're building, and you'll be just fine, family. All right. Let's see what else we got for you guys. That's really about it. I mean, luckily, I fortunate, like I said, make about money shit, so I have my cash drawers are still here, set and ready to go by default. So I'm ready for any event. I can bloom pop up, and my money already there. Pretty cool with that. It's a good thing. I did clean up my cart, so I said my trays organized as well. My tents look good to go. I cleaned my generator up. Another thing to think about is some point is with your cart tight and ice is power, right? So they have some that actually don't require power. Most of mine don't, and they have one that does. Right now, I went ahead and bought a new one that also has power. Why? Because they hold more to the tight ice than other ones do, so I can actually last longer at events because you don't carry more. So most carts can hold 4 tubs of tight ice at a time, right? Gotcha, no worry. My big cart holds 6 at a time. So I bought another big cart that can hold 6 again. So now I'm going to events, they have a huge crowd. I can carry both the big cart and small cart and have plenty of that ice to last most of the time, no problem at all. Okay, it's a pretty huge deal. So you got to prep for like that. I said, and the big cart cost $4 grand raw, and then you got to add on new signs again, it's another $1,000, and get customized after the fact as well. But you get it back in about like the first month, whatever. No big deal there. Yes, you do, because I prepped for last year, for this year, so I have good events up that make money for me that have been proven, not just playing a guessing game, right? So along those lines is this year the prep was also looking at your calendar from last year and looking at what events really made you money. You have to track your expenses or know where your bread is buttered at. It's no point going to an event where hey you think it was good but it wasn't, you forgot, and then you get there. Oh, I tried last year. Yep, man, it actually wasn't good. Hey, I remember I wouldn't have done it again. You have to write down your successes and the ones that didn't go as well. Okay. There are no failures per se in any event because it's a chance to learn. You learn your crowd, you learn your process down pat, learn the people, and you learn what not to do again, right? But you got to document what that was so you can call and come get what's going on. I've been done that. Going 100 miles an hour on mine, be spinning, all the gears going like that, and hit next year, and I actually go to the event like, God dang it, this event sucked last year. And here I'm again. My bad rule. If I say I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. So now here I go being there in the event that sucks, and I'm sitting there mad, body aching. Funny part, fun fact, if you're ever bored at a meeting, an event because it's a slow tenant, slow crowd, whatever, or maybe people just don't want your product, it doesn't matter. Your body hurts, your feet hurt, you get bored out of your mind, time goes so slow. So I hate those kind of days. So you have to write down the events that work for you and where they are. All right. So things that I've tried in the past that for me didn't work or that I would do better if I want to do them again, but I don't. But I started out doing sports leagues for youth sports leagues, right? Flag football, pop Warner football, everything's great. Well, here's the problem with that. Though you see hundreds of kids are seen that whole day, you think it's great, it's fantastic. How can you go wrong? Simple. Day one is the bomb. Day two is okay. Day three, four, and five, you start hearing parents say, he's there all the time. We'll get it next time. Plus, the parents are bringing their own snacks for the kids. Two, once the kids' games are done, the parents are leaving immediately, and they damn sure ain't ain't trying to have you ain't trying to be waiting in line for you to help get the line down. So now you're going from a great time to okay time to a no time. I hate being bored. I tried it. I tried a couple of years with different sports leagues. I promise you, I've done it all. Can you make money? Yes, you can make money, but I promise you, it's never gonna be worth your time. Okay. And if I had to do it over again, I would have did it a different way. But wait, I don't actually don't want to work, so I don't care about it. When we tell you about it, I know how to do it. Guaranteed. Hit me up for a small fee. I'll let you know. But it's a guarantee how I would do it. But I'm beyond that point. And so what that means is that this here year 11, right? There are events that pay money. Let's say $400. I got you. At this point in my Titan Ice career in business, my time is more valuable than that. Right? So years one, two, and three, you're trying to grind, put the work in, you're going from home a lot, your family's missing you, and time's flying by. You can't get back to time. Once you have it to where you want to be as on autopilot, you need to let that stuff go. I understand that the event paying $400, $500, like, oh my God, it's great, fantastical, yeah, whoop de woo. But then you got an event that's paying $2,000. Wait a minute. The same amount of effort, the same prep process, the same Ted and Ice is used to cater to do the wait, $500 and the one we make up $1,000. You need to realize that, right? So, what is your time worth? What's your body worth? Is it cool being going from your home all the time like that, chasing the small amounts of money? Now, again, I told you in the beginning, you gotta have a balance of both, big and small. But you can't chase all of the small money. You cannot do it. It's gonna burn you out after year three. Year one to three, you're building, so it makes sense. You learn yourself, learn the process. But I promise you, you'll see the night difference between doing events that where you're popping 100, popping on the whole time, no breaks, and one slow. Example is, I'm telling you right now, $500 is nothing because that means most times I sell my tires for $5 a pop. I mean, I sold 100 tag nices. I'm telling you, in a 4 or 5 hours, that's nothing because a big event I can do that in an hour. So the time frame doesn't work. And so that means I'm bored. I'm here. I'm doing 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. I'm bored. I'm sitting and leaning on my cart, my head down, hand in hand, shooting a breeze here and there. Again, if you're being bored, you're not making enough money. And from your Titan Ice Hitter, if you don't have a cart that plugs in, you're really wasting product. Because your product will melt on you, tell you that right now, okay? So you need to just chill out. If it's not working for you, not selling fast enough, go ahead and go home if you don't have a card that plugs in. Card that plugs in, different ballgame because that boy you can install it out, plug it in, it stays nice and firm, no harm, no foul. But not everybody has that initially. So I'm gonna tell you that from my experience, you need to let that stuff go. Small event after year three. After year three, because remember, you gotta build your brand up, process up, understand what works, what people like. All right. So I'm prepping now. Looks good. My trailer looks good. I'm happy for the season. I'm trying to decide on when I'm gonna do my first run for Titan Ice. I don't know, but I got plenty of time to. Plenty of time to, right? Other thing you can do right now, prep for is getting your books right. Be sure you have your customer list down, your vendor list down, everything looks good with numbers. You call people now ahead of time for where you want to go, what you want to try and do. You try to find things that are different here and there, right? So this is very important for you to do to do part of your prep processes on where you're going and who you want to work with. It's important choosing the right people, partnerships, or companies because not all money is good money. You hear that? It's a true statement, right? You go back to understanding what's your worth. What is your time worth being gone from the household, or what kind of hoops do you have to go through to even be there? Is it worth it or not? That's huge for you to understand. You got to figure it out. That takes time, but I get it now. Something I ain't gonna put up with no more, deal with no more. It's not with the headache. I don't care. I will let it go because there are events everywhere. All right, so nothing out. I tell you, well, it's hard picking out what events you want to go to. You can't do them all. You should try to do them all, but you want to try to pick a variety here. The huge thing now in prep is also you can't go to the same areas all the time. All right, So one thing people like saying we applied that sports league, he's always here, yada yada. There's some that love you so much they actually love you being there, but look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Okay? Are they good? Is it worth it? No, no, no. What you do is, okay, I'm gonna come here once this year and that's it. And you tell everybody that. Boom. Now you got them because now they know that you're not playing games. You got to hold to. You can't lie to them though. You really come there. And say, hey, you true only here today. That's right. I'm here today and that's it. What? I love y'all. I miss y'all. I'll see y'all next year. I'm trying to do things, so forgive me, but I'm here right now. If you want to see me, come see me right now, and that's it. Okay. So don't fall into that trap of always being somewhere. You're wasting time and money. At least for my opinion, for my business, Tight Knife business. I mean, I won't tell you what to do and not to do, but it's your opinion to do those things as well. Okay, very very key. Choose for yourself what you want to do, but what's your time worth? Prep now, learn now. Going to an event, what's it gonna cost you to be there? Body aching, the whole nine. All right. So prepare now for a great season, family. Wish everybody a great time. I want you to do well in your business. I'm pulling for everybody. I want everybody to succeed. I know people think that it's cutthroat. It is cutthroat. I will do a video about how it is cutthroat in a minute. So here, but you got to understand that you're a business first. This is not a hobby. It's nothing you do on the side for fun, something cheap, and who cares about it? Whoop-de-woo. People can tell. People will always tell. The customers are loyal. They will support you. And they can always tell when you hear fly by night thing, which means you've been for a year or two and you're gone. You can always tell the signs. Always. The way it looks, the way they behave, prepare for it, boom, boom. And last thing I say for you is be prepared for the kind of events you want to do. If you want to do the gigantic festivals and events, I need you to be ready to understand what that really entails. Rule of thumb is you need to make it to the last hour of any event. If you go to an event and you think that you got it down pack or whatever, and you finally get slammed and you sell in an hour, it's not a good look, people. It's not. I don't care who told you that. I don't care how much money you made in that hour. It's not a good look to not make it to the last hour of an event. Because at that point, you have wasted time with somebody else that could have been there giving the people what they want. And I'll tell you right now, organizers will see that, and you actually won't be ever asked back because it's not funny. Oh, it's great, got sold out. I get it, but I need to get to the last hour. First hour means you prepare for what you got into. That's your fault, and it's not a good look. So get out your mind right now, okay? Get to the last hour of an event. Boom, boom, boom. The thing tip will tell you is that in Tight Knife business, the person scooping controls how fast the line goes. So let's say you did getting over your head and you don't know it, you didn't catch on to it. Don't go 100 miles an hour through the product. Then you are the scooper is the pace setter. You slow it down. People want to wait for it. They'll wait for it. I don't care about the boo-hoos and the cries because I don't care about what anybody says to you right now. They're waiting in line for a food truck for 20, 30 damn minutes. They can relax if we scooping them for a minute or less. So that been trying to hit none of it. They waiting in line to get to the food truck line to order. They gotta wait for the food to be made up and then get it. It's crap. It can be easily an hour at bigger festivals waiting for food. So whatever. Okay. So understand that you by default serve faster than anybody else out there. Okay. The scooper is the pace setter. You find it in the bind, go a little bit slower, take your time with it, whatever. Have a good showing. But it's not cute being slow an hour because you're not prepared for it. So it's whatever. You can't transport more ice. You better buy maybe some freezer bags. Some way to buy a small cart to put more product in as a backup. All been coming to it, family. So yeah. I will drop one pretty soon. Here coming shortly. Doing with better partnerships, things to look out for on the backhand side too, part of the business. All right, family, appreciate you. The season's almost upon us. I'm excited for the thing pop off. I got some amazing events coming up. I'm going to the beaches this time. I'm going to different places again. I'm having fun trying to do better than last year and trying to get my mental right now to get everything done. So peace up, A-Town down, family. I will see you soon. Happy Sunday, family.